Korean Adoptee Music Video React. Welcome back to KAD Music Video React. I'm your favorite Korean Adoptee / KAD and streamer, Gil / Protector6. So, I've been talking about it for weeks, if you've been paying attention to my past videos, but I'm finally doing a throwback KAD Music Video React. What I mean by that is I'm going to be looking at a older song and music video, especially one that I don't know how many people are still familiar with. Unless you were listening to K-pop and Korean music in like 2006 to 2010, you might not know this group because they're only around like 4 or 6 years. They had like a cult following in terms of like they had a strong following of devoted fans, but they weren't widespread popular. You can tell by this because 2 of them went on to have solo careers, but they never really gained all that much traction with their solo activities. And then one became an actress. But SeeYa is one of my favorite groups of all time. I love their music, love that era of K-pop. And the song we're going to be listening to today is 사랑의 인사, love's greeting. And sometimes, in some cases, insa can mean goodbye as well, but you're probably not going to find that definition regularly. But so you could say it's actually love's goodbye. And actually, if you look at the lyrics, love's goodbye seems to fit a lot more than love's greeting. But if you look it up, they're going to say love's greeting 99% of the time. I should tell you, this music video is longer. It is 6 minutes. And that's because at this time period in K-pop and Korean music, what artists would do is they would have stories in their music videos. So wouldn't it be like what you see in K-pop music videos now, where it's like 3 minutes with a mini story, maybe, if anything, and it's mostly just the group dancing and singing? No. This song came out, I want to say, in like 06, but it might have been 07 or 08, in that time period. And you would have these fantastic 6 to 10 minute long videos that tell a story, and they would hire actors and everything, and usually they would come out with 2 music videos. So the first half you would have a 5 minute, 6 minute video, bam, and then say to be continued, and then like a week later they would release the second music video. And this way it's really cool is that these music videos they would put B songs in it from their B side, so you would hear multiple songs from their album and not just the title song. So it's almost like you watch a music video, you get an idea of what the other songs are about, and if it interests you and makes you want to buy it. But also I just love the story and the fact they put actual budgets. I'm not saying Korean music videos don't put budgets now, but it's just to make it look pretty. I love that there was a story to engross you with the music. And I'm sad it's like a bygone era. You see it sometimes in ballads, but they're only like 3, 4, 5 minutes. They're not usually long, complete stories like they used to be. But 사랑의 인사 by SeeYa is a full music video. It's got a story. I have to say, there is a second music video. We will not be watching it. But let me know and I will go find it for you. It's a little hard to find part 2 that completes the story. But you might recognize some of the actors. One actor is the guy who played Suregi in a Reply back 1994. And one is the one who played Dokman in Queen Sondok. But without further ado, after that long intro, let's get to it. So yeah, so this is an intro with the story. She's just narrating. They found an old historical site. Oh, recognize him?
부장님, 여기로 한번 와보세요.
Should recognize him. It's a little grainy, but that's because this is from like 2006. You know what I mean? There was no HD back then. Boom. Oh man, she passed out. Alright, here it comes. Flashback to a previous life. Recognize him? I bet you do. I love the strings intro right here. It's like their chord progression makes it so sorrowful, but it makes it so touching at the same time. Listen to their voice. Oh my gosh, her voice is heavenly. How can you not like SeeYa? You know what I mean? Their voices are amazing. And listen how well the vocals and the instrumentals blend together. It's like a match, well-made match. I was about to say match made in heaven, but yeah. Oh gosh, I love this song. I like, you know, like if you like songs so much and you heard it enough, you sometimes just start singing along with it. Yeah, that's me. Just the accompaniment is so good. Listen to the strings. You hear the emotion in their voice. Oh, in her voice. It's an emotional song, but it's a great song. And now the song pauses for this.
부탁드릴 게 있어서 왔어요. 일전에 보셨던
So what the background you hear right now is not actually part of this song at all. It was like an added bit they put in for the music video itself.
그럼
Obviously, this is not part of the song.
인심은 흉흉해지고
Oh, the guy in the middle is a noble. He's a young man. You can tell by what he's wearing and his headdress. Don't you love this refrain? I love this refrain. It's nice listening. But like, if you really wanted to, you could memorize the refrain fairly easily. Just the emotion and how well it just fits with the vocals works really, really well.
사실 잘못이 없습니다. 제발 이러지 마십시오.
You should definitely watch a live version, like when they're on Music Bank or Mnet, not just the music video version, because you see the emotion and how they sing it, and you can tell they're putting like 100% into it, which is something you don't see as much in K-pop. Like a lot of K-pop is, you know, lip synced or partially lip synced, or like just not 100% when they're singing. They're trying not to make mistakes. Like K-pop back then, especially SeeYa, they sing with emotion, which is something I miss from a lot of K-pop. And I actually consider this song more like an R&B song than like a K-pop song. It's not quite a ballad, but it's not quite K-pop. So I consider them like an R&B group. Now this part makes no sense. Like it's so weird. You think he's his like his sword teacher, his master, sword master, but you never really know. Song gets to your heart, you know what I mean? Oh no, he passes out. What's gonna happen to him? What's gonna happen to her? What? It's love's goodbye. He's passed out. Oh, listen to this closing. Oh, they didn't do it. So at there's a closing goes right at the end. hold on. Let's listen to the very end. Let's just listen to the very end. Hold on. Once it goes. There. Oh. That end though. Oh, brings shivers. It's so good. It is so good, that ending though. Oh. So that was SeeYa Insa. First, I love their voices. I love the R&B, almost ballad-esque nature of the song. So one of my musician friends talks about how like haunting the chord progression in that refrain is, and how sorrowful it is, but how beautiful it is. And I could never say it that eloquently, but like yeah, this refrain is one of my all-time favorites. One of the all-time best refrains I think I've ever heard, and it elicits so much emotion just from those chords, and not even their voices. And you add their voices, and they really have emotion in them. And you've watched them up my videos, especially about the ballads. You'll know I love emotional voices, where you can hear the pain, the sorrow, the heartbreak, the sadness, or the happiness in their voices when they sing. And you can definitely hear the sorrow and the heartbreak in the song from their voices. And they're just great. I love when they go and just belt and let loose. You heard it in the music video, but if you listen to like this version where it's from the audio, you can really hear it where you're not having to pay attention to the music video. So I highly recommend you do that. But if you can't tell, this is one of my all-time favorites. I just love the instrumentals, love the strings, love the piano, love their voices, love how they blend together. Love the blending, and it just all fits perfectly. It's like a perfect puzzle. Everything just slots smoothly, and you're like, yeah, it makes sense. It just is. It just is. It is what it is, and it's just great. But yeah, so this has been a throwback KAD music video react. If you haven't heard of SeeYa, I hope you are now at least intrigued to listen to their music, including this song. One of my favorite of all time. Highly recommend. I mean, not that I've been saying it all video, but yeah. I can't help but gush about it. People who know me know I love this song. It's not a surprise at this point. But yeah, they also had a couple other albums with similar songs, so I highly recommend you check out all their music. It's great. I love SeeYa. Let's talk about SeeYa, you know, in the comments maybe. Let's just have a huge, awesome discussion. Just saying. Because I'm a huge fan. They were actually supposed to come out with a comeback this April or May, but then COVID happened, so it's still unannounced. So who knows? But fingers crossed that they do decide to get together and finish this comeback album. It's only going to be one. They're doing it one time only, but still, I would love to see it, and I'm sure you would too after hearing SeeYa Insa. But yeah, this has been my reaction to an older song. So I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, and comment below with what you want me to do for future Throwback KAD music video reacts. Thanks, and until next time, I'll see ya. Be sure to check me out on my other socials such as Discord, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Thanks. See you next time.